Implementation overview for the 5-a-day sentence writing intervention. How will help you to set up the evaluation? The first thing we ask you to do is identify a group of target learners. They will then complete the pre-assessment task, and then you will input the data into the What Worked Teachers platform. You will then randomly allocate them into the intervention and comparator group. The intervention group will receive this for the duration of the trial, and the comparison group will continue as normal. At the end of the trial, both groups complete the post-assessment test, and the What Worked Teachers platform will generate an impact report to show you how the intervention has worked in your school. If this is promising, then you can open this up to the comparison group. So let's look at this from a step-by-step planning approach. Step 1. Identify a group of learners to participate in the evaluation from the same year group or class. Step 2. Read through the teacher documentation guidance and download the resources. Step 3. Complete the pre-assessment test with all learners. Record the marks in the Excel tracker located in the resource folder and input this into the pre-test on the trial wizard. Step 4. Using the trial wizard on the What Worked Teachers platform, randomly assign the learners to the intervention and control group. Make sure you record this in your Excel tracker. Step 5. For the intervention group of students, they will receive a daily targeted small group intervention with a teaching assistant. The control group will continue with business as usual for the duration of the trial. Step 6. Complete the post-assessment test with both the intervention and control group. Record the marks in the Excel tracker and then input this into the post-test on the trial wizard. You'll then be asked to complete a short process evaluation before analysing the results, which will show you how the intervention has worked in your school. So the intervention is targeted for year 2, 3 and 4. It's an intervention that is delivered by a teaching assistant in small groups, and each session can take approximately 15 minutes. So the intervention is a 5-a-day sentence writing intervention with the purpose to improve pupils' sentence level writing accuracy and fluency through short, daily structured teaching, assistant-led practice focused on secure sentence construction and punctuation. Context: some pupils reach year 6 unable to write and punctuate accurate sentences, which impacts cohesion and clarity of their writing. This intervention aims to improve pupils' knowledge of what a sentence is and helps them to practice construction of accurate sentences. This 5-a-day approach has been trialled in a small number of schools with positive outcomes. It is based on the conventions of oral sentence composition as outlined in the DFE writing framework, coupled with explicit sentence knowledge teaching. By working through each of the 5 activities, pupils are encouraged to hear, say and read sentences before committing them to paper. And a big thank you to Eve Morton at Education North Tyneside for sharing the intervention and the resources for the project. This is the 5-a-day conventions, which is explained in the intervention video, which is to spot, build, innovate, boring and join. You will find in the resource folder a tracking spreadsheet, and this allows you to link an anonymized learner ID to a student in your group, as well as the resources required to deliver this intervention. So some key considerations. Logistical issues need to be considered before using a targeted writing strategy as an intervention. So is there a suitable time of the day for the delivery? Is there a suitable location? Make sure you have the resources that you're using in your weekly sessions. And then will you link potentially rewards in your school? So logistical barriers are common in any intervention delivered in schools, so it's just important to consider these prior to starting. The assessment. You will find the assessment for the pre and the post in the resource folder. Pupils complete the baseline writing task to sentence level writing accuracy measured using the sentence writing accuracy scale. So this is marked out of 12, and you have guidance in the resource folder to explain how to do this. So please make sure you record the score for each learner in the Excel tracker and then input this into the What Worked Teachers platform. At the end of the trial, you use the post-assessment to retest and to measure the impact of the intervention. And again, please just record the scores and then input these into the platform. Assessment guidance. Complete the assessment under test conditions. It can be completed by a teacher or teaching assistant. Print the assessment task for both the pre and the post, and then just make sure you record the scores on your tracking spreadsheet and then on the platform. The next thing to do is to download your research protocol, the resource folder, and then start your trial wizard.